Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ella and today I'm gonna talk about how you can publish your poetry book and how I published my poetry book. Let's get started. So how did I start writing? Am I a writer? And what am I talking about? I don't know. No, I am not a writer, or am I? I don't like to label myself, but I think I'm an artist. So I started with writing. There were a lot of things that I wanted to do that I did, like dancing, singing, sports and stuff like that I was okay at. Sports, not so much, but that I was okay at, like the other ones, but wasn't great. And when I started writing, I had feedback. I had feedback from people that I admired. With this feedback, I just continued writing, and I didn't wrote for a purpose. I just wrote to write. I just wrote to cope because I was a sad kid. I started writing when I was 11 years old or so. So yes, and this year I published this book for myself because I wanted to have something finished, and I collected 60 to 70 poems and put it in a book, and yes, and it cost me nearly nothing, so you can do it too. So if you're a writer, write, and I think you can start with like 30 poems. It's totally fine, 30 to 40 poems or more, and build a collection and publish it, self-publish it, or just go to a publisher. But this is a little bit more challenging and difficult if you want to publish it to be someone, maybe, and you don't have a huge following, maybe you do it with a publisher. But I just published it because I wanted to have something finished. And yes, I want to be someone someday, but I felt like I put a lot of effort in it, but not like constantly and the right way, I always wrote when I felt like it, and I don't know, and it's totally fine. It's so fine. I'm just hard on myself, and I'm a perfectionist, but I'm not a smart one. So I'm a perfectionist that is not perfect in like literally nothing. And I don't mean, oh, I'm not perfect. I just have like, B's or something. No, I am literally not smart and not really good at anything, but I wanted to be perfect, and that is why I'm not really, I get so frustrated at myself. But writing was like, I could write a poem and it was good. Like I can write a poem in like, I don't know if I still can, but I could write a poem in like 1 minute and it was good. And if it wasn't, it would go to the trash, and I wouldn't think about this topic again and writing it again. But I learned that you as a writer, you have to adjust, you have to learn, and you not just as a writer, as in anything in life, adjust and learn. And this good poem or this good thing will be like even better, and it will be great, and it will be it's so much worth to put effort in something, it's so much worth. And this is like me trying it with YouTube right now. I'm putting effort in it, and I'm just trying, even though I'm not good in the beginning, and I'm getting better, and yes, this is it, and I'm really proud. I'm really proud of this. I'm not like, oh my god, yes, but like talking about it, I'm really proud, and I can confirm that this is great work, because I confirm it like that. I can read it a lot of times. If I cannot, and if I feel cringe, I'm like, no. And I started writing about myself in the beginning because I was a sad kid, you know. And then I quickly realized who wants to. I never wrote for people to read, but in the end I did. I don't know, but I thought, who's gonna want to read stuff about me? Like, I'm so not important, I'm so unimportant, so why should I write poetry about me? So I started writing about characters and writing about, I don't know, people and situations that felt important to me, also word problems and stuff like that, and people with different, I don't know, views and mindsets than mine. Not extremely, but I'm not in my room right now. I'm in my sister's room, and I'm not able to go into my room for like 2 months. So I still want to get content out because I have to be consistent. So this is me struggling. This is me struggling with people in the background. Okay. And I wanted to make it important and good for everyone to read, you know. And so basically I want to someday maybe write a poetry book, specifically get in different mindsets of characters in movies that I like, and make it a whole collection. And people who watch the movie maybe can relate to the characters and stuff like that. And I feel like this would be a great idea. There's a plane. So if you write, interested in, and what you feel is important for you and your writing style, if you like these kind of Tumblr and quotes, do this. If you like, you can get inspiration from a lot of poetry books. And me personally, I could not do that because I don't know, I felt like I didn't have like a structure. I just wrote. I knew a lot because we learned this in school about poetry structure and stuff like that, but I never felt like putting it in, like really thinking about it. I just wrote, so I couldn't really relate. Oh, this other did this and this. No, I just wrote, and maybe with the categories I got some inspiration because it was really difficult for me to collect 10 years of poetry, because I never had a poetry book like where I always wrote in. I wrote in different papers and in different blogs, and I just found them and I forget that I wrote these things, and reading them again, and when it was appropriate and good, I would put this in the collection. And it was a whole mess, and it took me like literally 1 year of procrastination till I categorized these poetries. And yes, I finally did it, and now it's a finished book. I went to an editor and I went to a corrector who corrected and edited it. I changed like 2 or 3 times the editor. It's not a publisher, just somebody that edits a book. And we did these illustrations. It's important that if you have your poems ready, and if you formatted it and have like the categories, that you do the cover. And then if you have the cover, you're basically finished. And if you want, you can put some little different illustrations, you know, in the book. And this is white, this is colored. Like this different illustrations in the book, and make it cute And then you can just upload the PDF of your script, and then you have your cover, back and front, don't forget. And Amazon will put this little thing, the ESPN number on there, and you have your own book and you can sell it worldwide. So if you want to buy my book, please go for it. I basically never watched the sales. I just looked at it once, looked at it the first week, every day, all day, and then I stopped because I knew it wasn't gonna sale, because I knew I will not promote it, and I don't have a lot of friends that or a lot of people that would buy this from me. So I don't know, I literally had 3 people or so buying this book. But I'm really proud of it, and this was for me to have something finished in my hand, because I feel like everything makes sense. It's a circle, like writing, psychology, acting, and other art forms, like expressing myself through that way. And I don't know why I'm searching for this circle. We don't have to label ourselves, just do things, and it's okay. It's okay changing, switching, and doing everything all at once. It's totally fine. Admire these people. I feel like they are beautiful. I feel like they are great. And my teacher was like that. She was an artist too. She kind of looks like Angelina Jolie, and I love Angelina Jolie too, because have you seen her acting? She's my role model in acting. She's great, and I love her and her energy, and she was great at a young age too. So, and she told me basically that I could write, and that I had a talent, and that this is amazing. And I believed her, and I never believed something like that. You can give me a lot of compliments and I will not believe you, because people around me tell me otherwise. So for me, some things are facts. But about capabilities, I believed her, and I just continued writing, and now I want to go further into the art forms. And if you want to do this too, my camera is dying, by the way, do it. You don't need people to push you, but I say it's totally okay if you need them. It's totally okay if you need people to push you towards your goals and towards everything. And even though I haven't reached any of my goals, and I feel like I haven't done anything, just the feeling of doing something is for me being somebody right now. It's like, okay, I'm living my life, I'm doing something, even just writing resumes and CVs and stuff like that, doing this because I found an internship that I'm interested in or something like that. That is really what you want. You will know it. You will know when you really want something. And I feel like the most important thing in life is to be grateful and to be living life, and to be passionate about something. Quoting Kim Kardashian right here. Be passionate about something, and you will be complete somehow if you accomplish this or not, but the way will be great, even though sometimes. So I heard about the Cannes Festival last year, and I had a student that told me about Cannes. So he went to Cannes, and I was like, oh my god, isn't there the film festival, and I, as a film enthusiast and like wanting to be part of the industry and stuff like that, I was like, there's a festival. And he's like, yeah, in May, like in 1 month there's the festival. And I just googled how to get into Cannes Festival just for fun, and I saw an opportunity to go there. It was like a 3-day ticket for people who enjoy movies, and people who, I don't know, well, like as in you could apply and get a 3-day badge to watch unlimited amount of movies and walk the red carpet. And I was like, maybe I do it. And I heard of it like 2 weeks before end of application, or 1 week before end of application, and I applied. I wrote the letter, I wrote a motivation letter, everything, and did my got my work, because I had like a dissertation about movies too. I was like, maybe this will help me, and a lot of people got in. I went to Facebook Market, just was looking for like housing, because I had to do all at once, not because the festival would be like in 3 weeks. And I found a girl, and I found cheap housing, and I was thinking about the dresses that I wanted to wear, and I didn't even notice that it was so important for me, because it was just like, I heard about it, wanted to do it, I may apply. And I was so certain that I will get in, like 80%. I was like, my heart is in it. I didn't even know that my heart is in it, but I was like, it would be great when I went there. And then I got declined, and I read this and I was like, is this weird? I'm gonna cry again. Just thinking about it. And I don't cry about like unnecessary, but I cried that day when I read that. I cried my ass out, and I didn't even cry like, oh my god, I'm sad. I'm like, oh my god, why am I sad? Why am I so sad about it? I really cried so much. It hurt more than like my heartbreak that I had. It was horrible. And then I realized, you really wanted that, because I never had something that I really wanted. I really wanted that. I really want to be part of something like that. And another application I sent, and I got declined like last week. I saw at a billboard in the train station to become a movie author, just writing about movies that you're interested in, that are up to date and stuff like that, for a company. And I got declined just because they already found someone like one day after, and it hurt too, but I was like, okay. And this just showed me that, okay, Ella, you really like the industry, you really want to be part of it, you really want to do stuff, and you're passionate about something, and this will keep you going. It hurts, but doing stuff like that and working towards something will change your world, and not your world, but maybe if you accomplish that, it will change something. And there are so many ways. It's not only the one way, the one route of finding a publisher and getting only 10%, and I don't know, you can self-publish, you can do your own marketing, you can do a lot of stuff. It just is like that. And if you want, you can. Not if you want, but I will read 1 or 2 poems from my book. Is about the Society, the series on Netflix that got cancelled after 1 season, and Riverdale is still going, I don't know. But yes, I will read Strawberry, and these are 2 very short poems, and if you like them, you can go and maybe purchase and leave some comments. One is called Games, L from the Society. So, you promised me safety, and you kept me safe just like you promised. I'm safe from the whole world, except from you. You are not like other people. You can smell my fear, and you like that. When you touch me, my lungs gasp for air. and the hairs on my arms all get frizzed up. I want to scream, but I have to play with you. I have to play your game. I know that you can't feel what I feel, or can't even imagine, but you need my attention. And every time, hour, minute, and second, I think, why me? I'm trapped like a labor mouse. I'm your experiment. The experiment that is not allowed to fail. But I wonder why you need me. Why you need to torture me. Why you don't just kill me and end this game. Because one of us has to lose. Someday, I'll figure out how to win against you. That makes me exactly like you, which is why you chose me. So, yes, this was Strawberries and Games, L. And if you like these two poems, you can go, and there are a lot of different categories, and purchase this book. And yes, this is the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will get to your goals. And if you want more of videos like this, and also about movies and I don't know, psychology, just follow me. More is to come. But I felt like this is me too. We are, I don't know, don't want to label a lot, but yes, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and I wish you a nice day and a great day even. And yes, this is a video. Bye. Have a good day. And love, peace, goodbye.